Running a business is hard enough. Don't make it harder with a dozen apps that don't talk to each other. One for sales, another for inventory, a separate one for accounting. That's software overload. Odoo is the all-in-one platform that replaces them all. CRM, accounting, inventory, e-commerce, HR. Fully integrated, easy to use, and built to grow with your business. Thousands have already made the switch. Why not you? Try Odoo for free at odoo.com. That's odoo.com.
Imagine waking up tomorrow to find the social media world has flipped on its head. Your go-to strategies, obsolete. Your audience that you know so well, they've evolved. Or worse, they've dissolved. Stay tuned as we unravel the 5 seismic shifts in social media marketing that are redrawing the maps for brands, creators, and consumers alike. This, my friends, isn't just change, it's a revolution. And welcome to the epicenter.
Hey there, audacious parents. Welcome to the Dark Horse Entrepreneur Podcast, where we're not just about surviving, we're about thriving. If you're tuning in, you're not looking for just another feel-good, pat-on-the-back kind of show. No. You're here because you're ready to disrupt the status quo. You're ready because you're here to challenge your limits and to step out of the comfort zone where we know growth never happens. This is not just your average, let's all be happy with our 9-to-5 lives kind of podcast. We're here to give you actionable strategies. We're here to dive deep into the world of side hustles, digital marketing, and smart income-boosting tactics. Why, you may ask? Because we're designed for parents like you, parents juggling family expenses, childcare, and the elusive me time. We're not just about making money, though. We're about designing a life that you dictate, not one that's been prepackaged in a soul-sucking 9-to-5 box. So, if you're ready to break free and design a life that aligns with your dreams, design a life that aligns with your family, you're in the right place. The Dark Horse Entrepreneur Podcast.
What is up? What is up? What the heck is up, my Dark Horse friends and family? And welcome to my Dark Horse Entrepreneurs. It's Tracy Brinkman here, diving into yet another episode designed to galvanize your entrepreneurial spirit and turbocharge your digital marketing strategy. Today, we're peeling back the layers of the social media universe to reveal the game-changing dynamics that are reshaping how we connect, reshaping how we market, and reshaping how we thrive in this digital age. What was that? What was that sound? It's more than just a notification. It's the herald of a new era where instant communications aren't just expected, I think they're demanded. In this episode, we're going to be exploring 5 major social media marketing shifts that are setting the stage for 2024 and quite probably well beyond. From the way we handle customer care to the content that captivates our audience, the landscape, my friends, is evolving. And staying ahead means being in tune with these pivotal changes. So, whether you're brainstorming your next big move over morning coffee or winding down from a day of hustle, this episode is your compass in the ever-shifting sands of social media marketing. Let's dive in and uncover the strategies that will not only keep you afloat, but propel you forward in today's digital revolution. First, let's talk about the rise of social customer care, shall we? I think in today's fast-paced world, waiting on hold to the tune of elevator music feels like a relic of the 1980s, isn't it? Yeah, well, this shift brings us to our first monumental change in the social media landscape, the rise of social customer care. You hear that? Yeah. That, my friends, I think is the new heartbeat of customer service. It's the sound of all the barriers around us breaking down, of instant connections being made. Social media platforms have evolved from mere spaces of sharing and connecting to crucial hubs for customer support. Think about it for a minute, would you? The convenience of shooting off a tweet or sending a quick DM and getting a response in real time has literally redefined what we expect from customer service. It's no longer about waiting for business hours or enduring endless loops of, your call is important to us.
Thank you for holding.
You feel me? You've been on that call. Gone, my friends, are the days of hold music, elevator music, and email auto replies. Welcome to the era of instant tweets and DMs solving your customer woes. Each of these chimes, my friends, is a story. a problem swiftly acknowledged, a question promptly answered, and a customer feeling heard as well as valued. It's not just a change in how we communicate, it's a complete revolution in customer care. But let's be honest, I don't think it's just about faster service. This is also about transparency. It's about accountability, and it's about building trust. When a brand interacts with you publicly in social media, they're not just helping you, they're showing the world that they are committed to their customers. So, as we embrace this new era, let's remember one thing. The companies that stand out are those that leverage the power of social media not just to speak to their customers, but to listen to them, to engage with them, and to connect with them at a personal level. All right, now let's get to my content creators who are taking the throne. Next on our journey through the seismic shifts of social media marketing, we arrive at a truly transformative trend, the ascendancy of the content creator over the traditional celebrity endorsement. It's a movement that's reshaped the landscape of influence and engagement.
The Dark Horse Entrepreneur Podcast.
Now, that snapshot you just heard, that, my friends, is the moment of recognition for the real, for the relatable, for the authentic voices that are captivating audiences everywhere. The era of the glossy, distant celebrity endorsements, I think we can all admit, is giving way to the more genuine connection, one forged by content creators who share our lives, who share our insights and their creativity with a little bit of a personal touch. In a world truly craving authenticity, I think we're really craving authenticity, aren't we? Right? I feel you nodding. In this world truly craving authenticity, I don't think it's the stars in the skies or the stars in Hollywood, but rather the creators among us who are starting to hold our gaze. And there it is, the sound of genuine appreciation, of a community rallying behind someone they trust, someone they feel that they know. This shift isn't about who's delivering the message. It's about the fabric of the message itself. Authenticity, relatability, and genuine engagements are becoming, my friends, the cornerstones of successful marketing strategies. Think about it. When a content creator that you follow, that who you've laughed with, who you've learned from, and maybe even who you've shared a virtual high five with, recommends a product or a service, it resonates at a completely different level. I'd say it resonates on a whole new level. It's not just a pitch. It's a recommendation from a friend, even if it's just a virtual one. So, as entrepreneurs and marketers, I think it's crucial to recognize and embrace this shift, my friends. It's about finding those voices that align with your brand, that align with your values, and build partnerships that are rooted in that genuine connection and in those shared stories. So, as we pivot towards this more authentic model of engagement, I want you to remember this. It is the creators who are now the beacon for audiences. It is the creators who are guiding them not with the glitz and dazzle of being a celebrity, but with the warmth and relatability of shared experiences, of shared values. Now, as we continue navigating further into our exploration of the pivotal shifts happening inside social media, we're about to uncover a realm where traditional paths of discovery are now being outpaced by the vibrant, ever-evolving landscapes of social media platforms. Yes, I'm talking about the social media platforms becoming the new kingdom of discovery for brands and consumers alike. You hear that? That, my friends, is the sound of millions of thumbs thumbing through their feeds on TikTok, thumbing through their feeds on Instagram, and any number of platforms out there, stumbling upon new brands, new products, and new ideas with the flick of a finger, with the swipe of a thumb. It's a testament to the power of social media, not just for the space for connection, but as a formidable discovery engine. Forget Google. The real search is happening inside the dynamic feeds of TikToks, of Instagram, of Facebook, of all the social media platforms out there. This shift, I think, is monumental. Platforms once seen as merely tools for socializing and sharing are now pivotal touch points in the consumer journey. Someone comes across your brand, they're going to start searching for you on platforms. From TikTok's viral product recommendation to Instagram's shoppable posts, and now TikTok's doing it too. Social media is where discovery morphs into a decision, and decision morphs into action. And it's not just about the sheer volume of eyeballs. It's the nature of the interaction, if you think about it. Social media discovery is often serendipitous. Here's a good word for you. Social media discovery is powered by algorithms that know what it is you like. Sometimes even before you do. Oh, you're shopping for a PC. Let me show you all these great PCs. It's this personalized, almost intuitive browsing experience that's setting social media platforms apart from the go-to brand for discovery. Like Google, DuckDuckGo, whatever search engines you've been using. So what does this mean? Well, I think for the entrepreneurs and digital marketers out there, this means a shift in focus. It's no longer just about optimizing for search engines, but creating content that resonates, that engages, and that spreads across the social ecosystem. It's about being where your audience is, not just in the search results, but in the dynamic, ever-scrolling feeds of their favorite platforms. As we embrace this new discovery kingdom, let's innovate, let's engage, and let's create content that not only captures their attention, but also sparks their little curiosity so that it can lead to that discovery. Let's continue our journey through the transformative shifts that we're seeing in social media marketing. And let's zero in on a trend that's not just changing the game, but I think it's redefining.
The Dark Horse Entrepreneur Podcast.
Welcome to the vanguard of the digital age, short form content. Duh, Tracy, this is not new. Well, okay, I get it, but how many of you are embracing it as digital entrepreneurs? You hear that? That burst of energy? That, my friend, is the essence of short form content. It's quick, it's engaging, and it's incredibly effective at capturing the attention of audiences who are navigating the rapid currents of their social feeds. In the fast-paced world of social media, it's not the long story, but that quick snapshot that captures the hearts and minds. Platforms like TikTok, Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts have become the new battlegrounds for engagement, each of them offering a unique stage for brands and creators to convey their messages, tell their stories, and connect with their audience in seconds. Why this shift towards brevity? I don't know. I think it might be simple. Our attention spans are evolving. In a world inundated with information, it's the concise, it's the clear, and the compelling that break through the noise. Short-form video, with its ability to convey a message or invoke an emotion in 60 seconds or less, aligns perfectly with this new paradigm. But be careful, some of the platforms are starting to shift back to long-form or testing long-form. So you got to have both. Maybe you take your short-form and you link it to your long-form. Hey, you want to check out more about this? Check out this video. Links down in the notes. You see what I'm talking about? But let's not underestimate the creative challenge as well as the opportunity here. Crafting a video that's short, engaging, and impactful, it's going to require a deep understanding of your audience and the message that you want to convey. And it's about making every second count. You think about TikToks. In the first, what do they say, 4 seconds? You need to hook them. And in the next 4 seconds, you got to tell them what value you're going to give them. That's 8 seconds. Right. Now you've got, 52 left? How about them? How about the math skills to deliver on that value? Okay. Now, for my entrepreneurs and marketers out there, this trend is a clarion call to embrace the art of conciseness, right? It's about leveraging the power of short form video to create content that resonates, to create content that sticks, and content that moves people to action. And stop trying to do 27 things inside the same piece of content. Do one thing, evoke one emotion, try to get them to take one action, solve one problem. You're not going to solve it all in 60 seconds. And if you can, please give me a call. I want to tap your brain. So as we navigate the era of short form video, this short form video vanguard, remember, it's not just about being brief. It's about being memorable. It's about telling a story, even in its brevity, that leaves a lasting impression. Something that evokes an emotion, that makes them want to take an action. Get them to the point that in those 60 seconds, they might not know the point you were trying to make, but they damn well remembered the story. Now, let's round out our exploration of the major shifts that are happening in social media marketing. And we're going to come to a nuanced yet powerful realization. The era of the post once everywhere, my friends, is behind us. What's the future, you may ask? It's bespoke. It's tailored content for each platform. You hear that? That, my friends, is the sound of precision, of crafting your message to fit the unique fabric of each one of those social media channels. It's about understanding what works on TikTok might not resonate with your friends on LinkedIn, and the storytelling style of Instagram might be a little bit out of place on Twitter or X, whatever you want to call it. One size, my friends, no longer fits all on social media. You need to tell your message or risk getting lost in translation. This shift is a response to the evolving landscape of social media, where each platform has developed its own culture, its own language, and of course, its own expectations. Users on Instagram, for example, might craft vividly stunning content with a personal touch, while your more professional friends over on LinkedIn, they might be looking for, more professional, more value-driven posts. The challenge and the opportunity here for marketers and entrepreneurs is to become fluent in the language that is spoken on each of these platforms. It's about diving deep into these nuances, deep into these unwritten rules, and the trends that define each one of these spaces. But why should I go to all that effort, Tracy? It's just as easy as to go copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste. Well, because tailored content speaks directly to the audience in a way that feels native, in a way that feels authentic, and in a way that feels engaging. It's how you turn passive scrollers into active engagers, and how you turn those active engagers into loyal followers and ultimately customers. So as we embrace this era of tailored content, let's commit to yourself, to each other, of being meticulous in our approach. Do a little research, experiment, listen to your audiences across each of the platforms. It's by mastering this art of customization, we'll call it, that's where we're truly going to find and resonate with our audience, especially in our audience in a crowded, ever-changing world that is social media. As we reach the end of today's enlightening journey, it's time for my favorite segment that I always look forward to, Whiskered Wisdom.
The Dark Horse Entrepreneur Podcast.
This is where we're going to distill everything we've learned into a single drop of actionable advice, something you can take away and apply this very moment to start seeing your shift in your social media endeavors. Picture this. You're standing on the edge. You're looking into the vast waters of social media. It's an ocean out there, and you are standing on the cliff. Each platform is like its own unique ecosystem, teeming with life, teeming with culture, and teeming with its own set of rules. Now, what if you could not just dip your toes in? What if you could truly dive in, immersing yourself in the ebb and flow of each platform's unique content? Dive into your platform of choice and speak its language. Master the quick, engaging rhythm of TikTok dances that captivate millions. Weave compelling narratives through Twitter threads that spark discussions and retweets, or craft Instagram stories that pull your audience into the moment, making them feel like they're right there where you are. This wisdom isn't just about adapting your content. It's about adapting your mindset. It's about seeing yourself not just as a creator or a marketer, but as a member of a vibrant community. Each post you make, each story you tell, becomes a thread in a larger tapestry of that platform's culture. And remember, fluency in a platform's language it's not achieved overnight. You're going to put some little effort into it. It comes from observation. It comes from interaction. And yeah, it comes from a little trial and error. It's about engaging with your followers, not just being an outsider, just throwing things at them one after another. Right? Become one of them, sharing, learning, and growing with them together. So, as you craft your next post or plan your upcoming campaign, take a moment. Listen to the rhythm of the platform. Understand its nuances. And then, with that knowledge, dive in deep. Right? Go all as deep as you get. Just go snorkeling in that platform. Create content that resonates. Create content that speaks directly to the hearts and minds of your audience. Content that feels so native to the platform that it's indistinguishable from the organic posts that flood your followers' feeds. In this vast, ever-changing ocean that is social media, it's those who dive in with intent, with understanding, and with genuine passion for that platform, and its community. Those are the ones that are going to make the biggest waves. So, take the leap, embrace the splash, and watch your engagement, your reach, and your impact grow like never before. Now, as we draw this episode to a close, let's take a moment and reflect on the voyage that we've just undertaken in the past 20 or so minutes. We've navigated through the rise of social media customer care. We've witnessed the coordination of content creators. We've discovered the new kingdoms of brand discovery. We've marched with the short-form video vanguard, and we've tailored our sales for each of the social media platform C's. Now, my friends, let's be honest, these are not just isolated shifts. They're the currents that are steering the future of social media marketing. They compel us to adapt. They compel us to remain fluid and to always keep our eye on the horizon for the next change. So, as we navigate these tumultuous social seas, remember the compass pointing to success is calibrated by authenticity, adaptability, and that keen eye on the horizon that is change. Now, let me say this with all authenticity and heartfelt sincerity. I'd love to hear from you, because to me, you are the heart and the soul of this podcast, of this Dark Horse community. How are you experiencing these shifts in the social media strategies? How are you experiencing these shifts in the social media seas? Have you found new ways to engage with your audience? Or perhaps creative approaches to content that you find are paying off? Share your stories, share your challenges, share your triumphs, share your struggles with us on social media, or drop us an email, tracy@darkhorseschooling.com. Or you can go and drop us a voicemail. Go to darkhorseentrepreneur.com. Down in the right-hand corner, you'll see a little microphone. Click that bad boy and leave us a voicemail of your journey. Because your journey is our inspiration. And for those who are ready to roll up your sleeves and dive a little deeper to truly transform your ideas into a thriving reality, I've got something special just for you. It's our exclusive email course, 21 Days to a Profitable Side Hustle. Over the course of 3 weeks, we'll deliver you an email every single day, daily insights, actionable tasks, and a bit of motivation to push you when you seem to need it most. And we'll drop it right into your inbox. This course is designed to take you from concept to launch, guiding you every step of the way towards building a side hustle that's not just profitable, but fulfilling. So, if you're ready to take action and make your dreams a tangible reality, head on over to darkhorseschooling.com/21days. Yep, that's darkhorseschooling.com/21days and sign up now. The path to profitable side hustles to a life where you call the shots starts today. Let's embark on this transformative journey together. Until next time, keep hustling, keep learning, and keep growing. Think successfully and take action.
Hey, my Dark Horse entrepreneur parents, thanks for tuning in. If this episode struck a chord, share it with a fellow parent hustler. Let's grow our tribe that thrives, not just survives. For more insights and a community that totally gets it, join our Facebook group at www.darkhorseschooling.com/tribe. Think successfully and take action.